Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, it's James Roberts here from IDW, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron because you've got too much time on your hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. I have started watching this little documentary on YouTube called Rusted Threads. It's all about how fucking corrupt Johnstown is. I cannot strongly suggest it enough to everyone. Just so you get some idea of the hellhole that I'm living in. It's like Singapore. With us today, all the way from sunny Silicon Valley, it's Xavier. Xavier, how corrupt are things there?
So corrupt that when C-SPAN was talking about like giving Ukraine access to a list of targets, Silicon Valley came up on the list, and I was like, "Hey, yo, wait a fucking second,
dude, Hezbollah, man, you guys really fucked up Hezbollah. Let me tell you something. Your pagers suck, by the way."
Which is weird because we haven't produced that technology in over 300 years.
And I got a ding, 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 boom the other day on my pager. Scott, what are you doing with a Hezbollah pager? None of your fucking business is what I'm doing with a Hezbollah pager. All the way from
Scott,
BC.
Who's at your back door?
It's just some Mossad agent with clothing. All the way from BC. It's Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
Better than other parts of the world, apparently.
Right?
Apparently.
Jeez, oh, Skippy Pete's. From parts unknown, it's Wolf and Dewanis. How you guys?
Fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm in Johnstown, man. How good can I be? It's
There's a documentary about it called Rusted Threads.
Our main export in Johnstown is spousal abuse and alcoholism. I mean, it's
and weird religious signs posted on people's windows.
Yeah,
and apparently crossbow bolts.
And two crossbones accident and accidents with people that you're arguing with. And all the way from Alabama with a banjo on his knee, it's Kyle.
Don't ask me how I'm doing. The microphone's not unmuted yet, is it?
I was trying to mute my mic to cough.
Kyle's doing.
How's the bitch is unmuted.
How's Kyle doing? Don't ask me how I'm feeling, Sky.
I'm making any goddamn noise right now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You are.
Okay.
Yeah.
You making noise, baby. You always making noise.
Yeah, baby. We love you. I was actually showing some of my workmates an episode, and like Kyle was like, fucking goddamn. It's your goddamn foot from the sun. They fucking love you, Kyle. They fucking love you. Oh my God. Crossbones Koopa over in the chat going, yo, back at ya. Dwayne Marsh says, this one time on Good Morning Cybertron, and here we are. And Belush is saying, if baseline was right, then Hezbollah could have made to rhyme with Skeletor. I have no idea why I'm thinking like that. It's a combination of alcohol and late night would be my guess. And goddamn, man, that means you're Good Morning Cybertron material, Belucius. No two ways about it. Let me see. I'm working with a new program. Share screen. Share entire screen. Yeah, we'll do that. Share. And if I may make a sweet-ass suggestion, get your ass over to Prize Inside over on Cults 3D. Just some wonderful stuff. If you're a fan of both the real Ghostbusters and fucking Transformers, may I strongly suggest plunking down $2 and getting this Starscream mini ghost figure for your real Ghostbusters collection. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's genius.
That's great, man.
That is fucking genius.
That is
Just the expression on his face, you could just imagine him.
Where was the 80s synergy then? Weren't they on at the same time? That should have happened.
Yeah, well, I think Ghostbusters was right about the time Transformers were kind of ending. Oh, you know I'm gonna plunk down $2 and get this. This is fucking
Somehow,
great.
This just made me think of something. You remember the decoys?
Oh yeah.
Weren't the decoys really just Monster in My Pocket Transformers?
They kind of were.
That's kind of they were about the same size.
Yeah, and
if we could have gotten an episode of the real Ghostbusters going to then desecrated Autobot City and cleaning out all those dead Autobot and Decepticon ghosts, what a crossover that would have been.
Yeah, and speaking of decoys, by God Almighty, you can get that over at Prize Inside too. Check this out. This is a decoy Browning.
Neat.
Yeah, there you go.
We need Megaplex though, because we need the Megatron clone twin Megaplex.
It's fucking Javelin holding him like a little Cupid doll. There it is. Oh my God! This, by the way. I will let everybody know I am starting to write out the outline, the script of my next toy review. So this background here you see with the hexagonal grids and this background, you're probably going to be seeing that a little bit more often coming up. This is my new review area that I've set up.
But Scott, where is the drinkware?
Where's the drinkware? It's coming, baby. It's coming. You have to ease yourself back into alcoholism. And
it's true.
Nothing will help you better than Toy.Run. Just sitting away, building up the fucking tolerance, cruising through all this stuff, man, on Toy.Run. It's like Twitter, except a billionaire hasn't ruined it yet. It's fucking amazing. Stupid ass bullshit. Oh, look at me. I'm from Africa. We use the metric system down there. You sick Americans.
Also apartheid.
You sick Americans. You don't use the metric system. You use imperial foolish. Yeah, whose fucking flag is on the moon, bitch? Whose fucking flag is on the moon? That ain't the fucking
that shit was fake.
Yeah, even if so, man.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah. Listen, we use imperial units like we don't kilometers per hour. No, we fucking do it the right way. Glazed donuts per bald eagle. Just the way God fucking intended.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
You remember that stretch of time in the 70s where we actually did convert to kilometers and it got so heinously bad that people were like, you don't fucking change it back to the way the kings intended, we will fucking burn down the government.
Well, no, here's the thing. I was alive for that little era where we had the metric system. And people just wouldn't stop shooting the signs with shotguns. Just America took up arms as our forefathers intended and shot the goddamn signs.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So
fuck your simple to understand. We need that shit to be complex and weird. Meters, kilometers, decimeters, grams, bullshit. Listen, we'll use that shit for our guns and our drugs. Other than that,
I have to wonder. Would the response have been the same if you had converted to stone?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly just because, as the forefathers intended, they wanted us to measure everything by the size of a king's foot.
Cubits.
The king's wang. That's called a floppers. 15 floppers.
Scott, you're pretty tall for a man that's only 12 floppers tall. I was like,
dude,
I know.
I'm 163 tallywhackers big.
So I guess the naval measurement would be in flopper stoppers
Yeah.
then.
163
Joe title? I think
tallywhackers.
so.
Holy shit, man. That's short, man. You're like only 15 hay straws. That's
In whatever parallel universe this actually happens, there's some snobbish European going, ugh, I can't believe they don't measure in cats like the rest of the world.
what the fuck, man? What the fuck are we gonna do with the song "More Bounce to the Ounce"? If we convert over, to the fucking metric system, that song is meaningless. God damn it. And that's a
Gotta
damn
use the
good song.
Sucking on my titties like everyone else.
Yeah. God damn it. Hasbro PulseCon 2024. One new figure and a bunch of recallers and re-releases. And I couldn't be happier about this, quite honestly. Usually if it was like one new figure and a bunch of recallers and releases, I would be kind of upset. But I love my fellow Transformers collector, and this was shit. I got all of it, but nobody else seemed to. So yay, good. Round 2, fucking fantastic. Let's take it in order. The very first thing we have, the big disappointment for me, was Armada Wheeljack. I can't believe that they released him without the minicon.
That's how the money works.
Whisper. That's it. Yeah, little weird, but okay. I will deal. That's pretty much it. Just okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for not.
So in
including him.
exchange for his minicon, we got that cartoon accurate weird gun wand thing that he used.
Gun wand?
Yeah, like the thing. Look at the thing that he's holding. It's just like it shoots at the. It has a barrel at the end, but it's not a gun. It's like some kind of stupid wand thing.
Alakablam! I know this. I don't like the collars on this, and I know that sucks. Me being colorblind and everything, but this doesn't feel like Armada Wheeljack.
Uh,
I mean, hold on here.
Yeah.
Armada.
I don't know. It's just he's not just like he's just the character that's just like so and so basically. Even though he carries the Wheeljack name, he's just like an afterthought almost in Armada. So I'm actually. It's like somewhat okay that he's not the same because it's like you know what? It's an offshoot of the character that people are somewhat attached to.
Oh, there! I didn't know there were two different versions of this toy. There are like two different
the Shattered
paint
Glass
jobs.
version, yeah.
Well, I don't think this is no, not Shattered Glass. I mean the original Armada Wheeljack. Apparently there were. I'm looking here, and there was two different paint versions. There was the Takara version and the Hasbro version, and they're basing this off the Takara version.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's mostly just famous, I believe, for that slash through his giant Autobot emblem, because people are like, whoa, what's the lore behind this little doohickey here? So, he didn't even have most of the hallmarks of the original character. The colors were way different, and like Thomas said, he's now a wizard carrying dual wands. Thank God he still has his over-the-shoulder missile spam, but other than that, it's like, the face just isn't the same. It's not really invoking Wheeljack at all, so it feels like the experimentation was, like, in the realm of it's okay to do it to this guy, because it's like, what are you going to really do that's going to piss someone off if you change something with them?
Yeah. I do like, I hope that is molded in detail on the chest with the damage and not some funky ass sticker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's just a simple slap job. It does look like it's actually dug in.
Right.
Yeah, it does. I gotta ask now, how many times have we used the sideswipe mold for some?
About
like
20.
how many times have?
Like 20.
Yeah, I think this might be one of the most heavily used molds ever. Now.
It's like the Seeker mold.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a seeker in the Shattered Glass continuity?
Yes,
he was one of
was.
Optimus' seekers. Yeah.
I gotta say though, as far as like mold degradation, I mean, every version of this mold that I have seems to hold together pretty damn good.
Mine too.
And once
Almost like technology's gotten better in 40 fucking years.
I don't fucking believe that shit.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. We're on
What about
iPhone 18. If we were really so advanced, we'd only still be on iPhone 1.
I don't think technology's going to get any. To be honest, I think we're about to forget how to make concrete soon. So,
Of all the fucking conspiracies to spout, you picked that one.
I referenced that specifically because that's what happened when the Roman Empire collapsed.
Duanis, you were saying.
We did recently figure out how the Romans made their concrete.
Oh, maybe we are getting better. Now give me some of that.
All the other stuff mixed with it actually goes and causes it to pretty much self-fix everything.
Damn.
Self-repair.
Yeah.
Now give me
Sorry,
some of
I
that.
can't word right now.
Give me some of that sweet, sweet, sweet Greek fire.
Right? How do we do that shit?
Yeah, right.
My palm.
I can't find this thread that I
Like
made.
magnets or something, right?
Oh, there it is.
They were. The Insane Clown Posse was working on it. That's all I know.
I can't find this thread I made in 4chan today. God damn. I think, shit, I didn't think I was going to get banned for that. It was just about Unicron.
Oh, conspiracy theories?
No.
You got a conspiracy theory, dog?
I was like kind of digging in, trying to figure out what happened to the Garrotron Beast Wars Neo Unicron. I found it here. It's still up. I'm fine. Like, cause I was thinking honestly, it seemed like a good time to release that figure.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because it's been fucking years and you still want it. It had a drill.
Yeah, and a claw. I still want it.
And a claw.
I'll never stop wanting it until I have it. G2 Breakdown. He's
neat.
Vaporwaved.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. Great in my collection.
He can look at him. He can feel aesthetic. Look at his face.
Like you can.
Right. So he'd fit right in.
It's like very lo-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the other
This
two.
is
One
wasn't
Senecons,
this
the G2 ones.
What's that,
wasn't
Wolf?
this the,
We got the other G2 Senecons too.
Ooh. We just
Yeah.
need that fucking Motor Master now.
How
Yeah,
are they gonna? What are they gonna rerun a freaking Commander class?
I mean, they'd
Or are they
almost,
gonna-
they'd almost
Exclusive.
have to.
they would have to if they're.
Run them as
GT.
so exclusive again. Gee, that's worked out so well in the past. Didn't they just re-release like 5 of them?
I think, to be fair though, Wolf, the Gen Selects Black Zarek, you know, that was a Titan class figure. I know it's not a Commander class. That was a Titan class figure, and that was one of their best-selling Titan class figures ever. Same with the Omega Sentinel. I think that sold even better than the Black Zarek did.
Yeah, but it wasn't a store exclusive. They had a fair chance.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry, Xavier, you were saying.
I mean, I'm just like, I fucking love this. I've had a huge hard-on to get the G2 version of these guys ever since Fans Project started doing their once-a-year annual release of the G2 versions of the Stunticons. I've always wanted to see this completed and done well, just because it would be amazing to see, like, Miami Vice version of Menasor.
Yeah. I gotta say, I like the Combiner Wars version of G2 Menasor. He looked doofy. He looked like a big old cow.
Well, the thing is, they do, every now and then, they do a new combiner, and they're like, hey, we're trying out the new, versions of the molds just to see how they fit together. You get a combiner out of it, which is great, but then they drop it stone cold, and you don't ever get any funky colors out of it. And that's like a real shame, because as we've been mentioning before, Where's the Ruinations? Where's the G2 wave stuff? Where, like, Devastator as G2 should be the easiest thing you can do because it is just the most basic and absolutely, like, believable color that a Constructicon can be. Yet they don't ever go, like, we're going to do a re-release just to make some more scratch off you.
Yeah.
I really just want a funky combiner that looks like it glows under a black light. Can you please just once cross the finish line on this?
Oh shit!
Wasn't there a Diaclone one that was like that was kind of almost fluorescent orange? I'm pretty sure there was.
There was a Kmart.
There was
something back in the day.
There was an orange. There was, I think it could have been a knockoff. I can't remember, but there was a Constructicon set that was orange. I think my brother has the Scavenger from that set.
Yeah, Kmart or something back in the day.
There was RID Landfill, which was like some pretty funny colors, and it was all right. I mean, it was just like you got only 4 Constructicons, but you could combine them any way you wanted. But you could also do like all different versions. Like if you got enough copies of like Landfill, you could just do Landfill in as 4 green bots or 4 orange bots and so on and so forth. But the idea of absolutely insane color schemes has left Hasbro's imagination entirely. Like they don't do it anymore. The only thing that's ever gotten close to being like a really interesting different color scheme was Megatronus, the Torchbearer, for like the Takara Tomy release, or no, Megatronia. It was like the all-female team that was based on playing cards, and I was like, there you go, you've got some color going in your combiner for once. And that was, I believe, the last time I ever saw something that was like experimental.
Let's see here. Devastator Orange. Combiner robots. This figure was available as individual components in 1993. Let's see. Generation 2 Devastator. Doesn't really say if it was a store exclusive. Somebody seems to think it was.
Yep, I think that's definitely the one. I definitely recognize that. It's exactly. I think that's the right shade of orange too, and everything. And I think my brother has the Scavenger from that.
Let's see.
Just the Scavenger.
Yep.
Generation 2.
I had the Scrapper. I think I still got him.
Here we go. Famously, a later and seemingly less common run of the figures changed the yellow plastic to bright saturated orange. Anecdotal claims are that this version of the team was exclusive to KB toy stores. Whatever the case, neither color version was available as a gift set.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, if they do Nexus Maximus again, you think they'll do all those awesome clear purple and orange parts again?
Oh, God, I hope not.
So I gotta ask now. Are they ever going to do a G2 Shadow Strip again? Are they going to put him out again?
Your guess is as good as mine, dude. I know not the thinking of Hasbro execs.
Shadow Strips. I mean, if Shadow Strips sold well enough, they might think about it. Just like, hey, this bitch did 300,000 in sales. Yeah. Let's do another one.
Going over to the chat real quick. Let's see here. Belucia says, wow, that Screamer thing is great. Hell yeah, it is. Dwayne Marsh says, that's a cool Starscream. Be great and glow-in-the-dark material. Belucius then agrees. Dwayne Marsh says, Belucius, I have to get some more glow-in-the-dark now. Marsh, you're not the only one. Technical Jim says, let's be honest with ourselves here. If they were to include the Minicom with Wheeljack, then it would have to be a Voyager price, and then people would have whined about that. Crossbones Koopa says, oh, good, Ramjet that won't show around here. Dwayne Marsh says, I've already made a custom of that Wheeljack. I'll call him Wheelman, though. Belucius, at Technical Jim, you're spot on, and that also sucks. Holson85 says, hello. Plot twist, Greek fire was just what they called STDs back then. That possibly right. I got a case of the Greek fire. That's only in the butt. That's the butt-laden STDs. Hasbro Crossbones Scoopin says Hasbro should do a mail away for a free Cosmos. Great idea, Hasbro. 1 per case, and the Transformer everyone wanted. Somewhere, someone has PTSD from that hunt. Beluga says, I've got the Tonka one. I only had Mixmaster when I was little. Moving on here. Speaking of Cosmos, my boys who miss Cosmos, your time has come. I just got Xavier Cosmos before the show.
Which really sucks because it was like I could order my own goddamn toys, and then 2 seconds later I go, Scat, could you please order me a Cosmos?
I'll do it for you. I love you.
I love you
Fuck
too.
are these voices?
These are just podcast voices, Kyle. Don't you have one?
It sounds like you're both trying to be Alan from fucking
Go ahead.
Smiling Friends.
You're doing great, Kyle.
Oh.
Scott, I'm starting to believe Kyle doesn't hear the voices we do when we do podcasts.
I don't think he does. We love you too, Kyle. I mean, hold on. I love you too, Kyle.
I don't. Apparently not.
Oh my God, this is great. Is it just me, or is there some different paint decos here?
Maybe. I don't even own the
Let
first
me
one, so I
see it.
can't say for sure.
I have the fucker. He was right here. Oh, where is
God
that?
damn it, Kyle, showing off.
Yeah, I
You
own
just flop
7
your
of
dick
them.
out while you're at it.
I don't pay taxes.
Should I tell him?
I'm a sovereign citizen.
You can't arrest me, officer.
Oh. Same shade of blue.
Okay.
I don't live in America.
The yellow on the hinges might be a little paler.
Okay.
Hopefully these are better painted because there's some green shown through the yellow on the arms on this one. It looks about the same. Probably a 1-for-1.
Oh man, you know what? I would have changed it up at least a little. Honey, I let
I
Dewanna know.
wouldn't because then people would get pissy at me.
I let Dewanna know you're very upset about the video. Yeah, she's tapping her watch, Dewanna.
I will film it as soon as the show is over, okay?
She said she'll film it as soon as the show's over.
So I can film it for you.
Do you want to say anything, honey?
Switchblade.
Oh, it's between you and her. Well, I can pause it the rest of the show. I'm not going to pause it, guys.
I can send her own fun little memes. No one's going to go through you. It'll be fine.
She just closed the door on me. She laughed with clunk. God, I love that woman.
Steal her away from you.
Honey, step on me.
Run a cute little farm.
Once every time I want to do that, you yell at me.
You're not a beautiful goddess. You're a little gremlin that I took in.
Jesus Christ.
I think we just turned into Dr. Phil here.
I think so. Now tell me a little bit more about how that makes you feel being called a gremlin, Wolf.
Yeah. How inadequate does that make you feel in the pants?
I buy him his Transformers, so he does whatever I say.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking there you go, Wolf. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I think I missed Titan classes.
Oh my God. Oh fuck me. I love Cosmos here. He's a little chunks. He's the fat man's hero.
He has to be one of the most sought after figures that's deluxe for the past 5 years. That's the most modern thing.
And he's a short king.
He is.
Short king. He's fat. He's chubby.
I ever saw 2 sitting on the shelf.
What's that?
I said I looked hard for him up by me. I only ever saw 2 sitting on the shelf.
Never saw.
Yep.
Never saw a single one. I was one of the lucky few that was on Hasbro Pulse at just the right 37 seconds to get him.
I'm not sure about minutes. Wait till we get to one of the other ones.
Oh man!
Scott, you literally had like a trade window open. It was just like, if you don't strike now, you don't make $1 million in Cosmoses.
Oh no!
It's so weird for me to think about. This UFO is an actual cryptid.
Yeah.
I've never seen this thing.
It's not my joke, but
Like
I'll say it. Cryptozoology.
Oh, shit.
like those versions of
Crypto
greater
is
apes that are actually red and have tiger stripes. They exist. You can't tell me otherwise.
They were getting full cases, I think.
Man, yeah, England, like Europe did fine with Cosmos. Everybody had a Cosmos. They were just handing them out
That's
in the
where I
street.
got mine.
Yeah. But I'm glad that everybody has a chance to get him. He was almost immediately sold out, but I got Xavier one because I'm Xavier's fucking hero.
He is.
Damn.
Scott man.
Look at that fucking stride. Look at the purpose. Look at the steely glaze, that cold steel grimace in his eyes. God.
He's thinking to himself, they can try and try, but they won't catch me.
God damn.
The best part about this picture is that there's an explosion in the background.
Good. Yeah.
He's not paying attention.
Listen to me. All my paranormal fans out there. Cosmos is the Black Knight satellite.
Yep.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yep. There it is.
You know, it's kind of amazing he can even hold that pose for such a tiny chonkers.
Man. Look at him.
Oh, I was really happy with him.
Just a little guy doing his best.
He's not doing his best. He is the best.
Now, here's
I
a
love how
real.
he's a mini bot, but in the cartoon he literally held like what, all of the Autobots?
Yeah, but here's the real thing. Who do you hear when you play with Cosmos? Lon Chaney or Weird Al?
Boris, not Boris Karloff. I think of Peter Lorre. That's who I think.
Peter Lorre.
Oh, look at me. I'm in orbit.
I think of what's his name? I don't know the actor's name, but if anybody knows what Buzz Lightyear Star Command is, I hear XR.
Oh yeah, the comedian guy.
I was looking at pictures and then I went, "Why the fuck is he the same shape as Cosmos?"
Speaking of which, wasn't Hemsworth Buzz Lightyear?
No, that was Chris Evans.
Chris Evans? Okay.
Captain America.
I saw something this weekend.
So did I, possibly.
I saw Transformers 1 this weekend.
I did too.
Yeah.
Did you see it from space because of that promotion they did where it's like, watch the trailer in space?
Great.
What the hell are you talking about?
No. They launched a fucking rocket and played. They had a computer screen, like a fucking monitor. They launched a rocket. What's that?
I know about the trailer.
Yeah.
Did they play the whole movie in space?
No. Fucking no. It was just the trailer. Kyle and I saw Transformers 1 this weekend. Kyle, without spoilers, what'd you think of it?
I don't have the beer I was gonna get to crack next week, but we finally got it, boys.
Yeah, we did.
They made a good one.
They did.
It only took 40 fucking years. We got a genuinely good Transformers movie.
This isn't going to be a spoiler because nobody knows who this is. But the fact that they dropped a Steve joke in the middle of a Transformers film was fucking fantastic.
A Steve joke.
Steve.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Steve.
They had Steve.
Viacon Steve.
No, I didn't say that.
As he said, Steve.
Steve.
There you go.
Yeah. It was great. It was really, really good. The voice the only thing I can complain about, I thought Hemsworth's voice acting got really hammy in the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, okay. The last 5 minutes, as long as it's not like the last hour.
No, it's the last 5 minutes. Whenever he, I'm not going to spoil it. Sorry.
But I didn't spoil it.
Yeah, but no, go see it. It's fantastic. It's everything that you would want it to be. It's great.
If nothing happens, we should probably just dedicate the show to the movie next week. Because what news is going to happen?
Yeah.
Nothing.
It was not.
Say that now. Something happened.
Yeah. Titan class your mother. It's we dug up Scott's dead mother and turned her into a base mode. That's
Titan class Mega Maid.
I believe I would have something to say about that.
I wish they could do Spaceballs.
Is it? Is it? Excuse me. Where's my royalties?
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Ariana always asks me, like, whenever I'm having bad days and I'm really missing my mom, she always goes, do you want to run to Salisbury and visit her grave? And I said, no, it's not my mom. That's the thing my mom walked around in for 68 years. That's yeah. So I would still be upset though if Hasbro dug up my mother's corpse and turned her into a base mode. I would be
part of your NDA, Scott.
I would I'm not allowed to talk about the stuff that I saw.
No, that is part of it though. When you signed it, they said also we can dig up your mom.
Yeah, also we can dig up your mom. And I said only if
it was in a different color than everything else.
Yeah, it was red against green. That colorblind fuck will never see this. Go ahead. Sign it.
See, Kyle riffs, and he's like, I'm the funniest motherfucker alive. You and me, Scott, we riff, and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You two are retarded.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. Here's the main reason I'd be upset is because they didn't dig up my dad. And now I have an incomplete set. It's got a little dark here. Got a little dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here and my eyebrow was just going up. Like, wow, really impressive. You're really
my therapy's
really
going well.
Charge.
My therapy's going well and poorly at the same time.
Schrodinger's therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. Last week my therapist said we were talking about like how emotions affect your body. And he goes, "Have you ever heard of the book The Body Keeps the Score?" And I go, "No." He goes, "I didn't recommend that to you?" No, I would have read it. As I've been doing everything you've told me to do. He goes, "Fire me." It's like, shit, dude. God damn. Your self-preservation as far as business goes sucks, Adam. But
that's an interesting display of charisma, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't recommend that. Wow, fire my ass.
Fire me. Fucking overcharge. That's right, a $55 troop builder.
Very cool.
I gotta have
add that
two.
to the list. I have to add that to the list of things I forgot to pre-order. 1 second. Well, I pop over to BBTS.
Honestly, it was.
I'm real curious on how that jet mode would actually do in a wind tunnel.
I don't know. I like the fact that they still gave us a Blitzwing-esque head, but it's not the same head.
Oh, it's not?
Son of a bitch.
It's not. He's got cheek vents.
I can't wait to get a hold of this thing.
Oh, it is a little different, yeah.
Well, do you have a special attachment to the character, Wolf?
What's that?
Do you have a special attachment to the character?
I think it looks super cool.
Fair enough.
I think it's a great picture than the freaking giant hands.
It looks shiny, and I like shiny.
Ah. Overcharge is just one of those great fucking characters for me. Like, I had Blitzwing whenever I was a kid, and I got lost or brother broke it or something. I don't know what the fuck. I blocked a lot of that shit out. But it was a thing. Yeah. It was a thing where, like, you used to be able to get a set of KOs. And it was like KOG1 stuff. And it was like one of them was a broadside, and then there was a little Micromaster plane that could land on them. And then there was a Blitzwing in that. But I didn't realize the Blitzwing was an overcharge collar. So now I have this knockoff overcharge.
Well, it's definitely feeling to me like new ground has been somewhat broken because I can't, besides like, what's that one recolor of Omega Supreme?
Omega Sentinel?
Omega Sentinel, yeah. Besides him, there has been no versions of troop builders that have been like beyond deluxe. So Overcharge being a troop builder
Seekers.
Oh yeah, no Seekers. Overcharge being something new, just like, oh, finally, there's something. Viacons have always been really good for the past couple of years. If you want a prime continuity, you have just all sorts of manner of like KO bots that you could use for background filling. Because I remember the Netflix series did that shit ad nauseum. Like they recolored and recolored and recolored a bunch of assets just to fill the background.
Yeah.
And like you didn't have like a mainline version of a character like Overcharge because he didn't exist, but it's very cool that he's got his own continuity. He's a triple changer, and you can troop build him, and you got some, hefty muscle on your side now. So this is very nice.
Here is the KO set I was telling you about. You got 2 members of the Landcross team. You got Broadside, a Minicon, and Overcharge. Brain Man.
And the names are just perfect.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they have Dreadwind and Darkwing up here. Nowhere to be found in the sets.
Yeah, I know. It's like, but the jet is definitely very soldiery, and presumably, and yeah, presumably a shuttle is for moving cargo, so he's little more than a supply pod.
Yeah.
And
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Oh man, I love that KO
Battle
set.
wagon.
But yeah, that Overcharge
wagon
looks really fucking good. I only got one, so
Look at that, it's gorgeous.
I'm running.
Yeah,
out of
Overcharge
space.
is looking really good. I'm just like, I'm happy that there's finally some sort of different type of troop builder that has some muscle to him. It's a triple changer, which is very cool.
Oh, he'll be going in my quintessence shelf. That's
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
no 2 ways about it.
Like
God,
when I
we
look
can-
at him though, I just think unreleased G2 Blitzwing. Really.
Well, I mean, you could always use them for that, just depending on how much you plunk down for, different molds. But continuity-wise, just being one of the muscles for quintessence, that's really cool.
See-
But quintessence could really use an upgrade too, because one appearance in the movie, one figure, that's like nothing. Because CYBERTRON from 2003 put out like a diorama set for that dude.
I would argue that if you're talking a G2 Blitzwing, you're gonna have to do Fever Dream. Fever Dream's your G2 Blitzwing.
Yeah, this is Diaclone Blitzwing.
Yeah.
That was never put out.
I know. But I say G2 because like G2 characters do definitely have this reputation for having these fluorescent, bright, hyper obnoxious colors, but not all of them. There are, 1 or 2 that are actually like a lot more drab than the originals.
I'll give you Starscream.
Yeah.
G2 Starscream, and honestly, G2 Inferno is pretty much 1-to-1 with just an extra weapon. Yeah.
There's a couple. There's a couple that are actually more drab and more sort of muted than the original G1s.
Going over to the chat, Crossbones Koopa says, Xavier, you will love Cosmos. He's so damn good. Dwayne Marsh says,
right.
now I'm imagining Wolfman Jack doing a podcast. Oh, hey, baby. It's
Crazy text.
Good morning, Cybertron.
Now the offspring.
Yeah. Belushi says, in reference to Cosmos, suction cup former. He's like the bit on the end of a walking stick. Crossbones Koopa says, Leodux Cosmos. And he says, I know, Steve. Dwayne Marsh says, I'm going to wait until 1 comes out digitally. A Wholesome 85 says, Cosmos doing the Dr. Livesy walk. Belushi says, now come on, the 86 movie is awesome. Okay, it's inconsistent mess, but it's an extended animated music video. Can't beat that. I will say this, the amount of recognizable characters in Transformers 1 is incredible. Where you've got like a main core class, but just the amount of characters that they jam in that movie is absolutely incredible. There's a little bit of everybody, and there's so many beautiful nods. You're gonna love it. Crossbones Koopa says, "Space." What's that?
You're gonna love my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts. Spaceballs 1. She went from suck to blow. Wholesome 85 says, "Brain Man, what the fuck?" Belushi says, Overcharge is appropriately named. Looks lovely, but not worth the money. Dwayne Marsh, I'm still getting over my last $55 troop build. Moving on. Galaxy Shuttle. Holy shit.
Yeah, I never saw this thing. I can't wait to get a hold of it.
It's
gonna
be
this
great.
is nice, but this also makes me fucking just break down and cry because of how goddamn annoying it was to order from Walmart when this was originally released, and now you're just gonna put this shit out for anybody. Fuck you.
No. I love that shit. I love it whenever everybody can get everything that they want. We're in a weird age where it seems like there's this artificial scarcity, and I'm not cool with it. I like it whenever people get what they want.
You can get what you want, but also fuck you in general for making me sweat the balls it took to order this thing the first time.
You can get what you want, but you gotta pay.
That's the piece of shit company that is Walmart.
Yeah.
Sexy.
It's really cool when everybody can have what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
mislabeling here, by the way.
There's got to be a happy medium between the special ones that are like trophies and the ones that you can just get wherever that everybody has. Otherwise, there's nothing special about them, you know?
Wolf, respectfully, I disagree with you. It's there. I think like special things, it shouldn't be something that you luck upon, or you happen to be out and about at the right time. You know, we're talking about material goods. I think special things is like, oh, look what I made myself, or you know, here's this custom that I made. You know, that's the stuff to me that's special. Like I have, I have a Quintesson Pit of Judgment, and I'm not the only one that has it, but it was something that like, you know, Funby designed it. And I went up to my printers and I put it together and I glued it together and I worked really, really hard on it. And I painted it and it looks great. It is the fucking centerpiece of my collection. And then I
think the thing that defines that is that it wouldn't exist if it weren't for someone's love of that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's one thing. Like a HasLab Unicron is a great example. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It commands your attention. It is the centerpiece of the collection. Whenever you walk in your room, it's big. It commands your attention. But honestly, if somebody told me, like, okay, you've got Mr. Hardhat, you've got your HasLab Unicron, you can only have one more thing, and you're not allowed to print out another Transformer again for as long as you live, right? You're not allowed to go up to your 3D printers. You're never allowed to use them again. You're going to get cancer if you use this again. Then I honestly think like I would grab my Swerve's bar, not even the Quintessent Pit. I have Swerve's bar. I would grab that just because it's just such a beautiful little piece. But, you know, and the artificial scarcity, there's no reason that Hasbro Pulse couldn't, like, after the first wave, if they're going to do a second wave, why they couldn't take pre-orders like a couple of months in advance. And you want it, you put in your pre-order for it, you've got a window of 2 months to put it in. That way, everybody that wants one can get one. You know, if you can't come up with $50 for a leader class in 2 months, number one, I get that you're going through rough times and shit like that. And yeah, there are going to be some times, but the average person can scrounge together $50 in 2 months. But
that being said, Scott, can I have your Unicron?
No.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, you can't. You have to earn that shit. Come do lawn work for me, and then you'll earn the right for me to think about it.
Hey, look, it's Ramjet again.
It's Ramjet again.
Is lawn work code for your pubes?
No, it's not. I actually want you to fucking mow my lawn and trim my shrubs.
That sounds exactly like something sexual.
Yeah,
it's goddamn vines off the side of my house.
No, put them back up. They look nice. Motherfuckers.
They're gonna cancel the insurance though.
They didn't though. It's so fucking weird. They didn't cancel the insurance. Right? I just gotta think, your insurance is going up.
Spend more money.
Get it.
I found it ultra hilarious. You were judged though for your collection. It's like, what are you? Some sort of toy collector?
My brother has the same problem. Jesus.
Yes, that was a weird way to phrase that. Like, you walk into somebody's house, you are in their house, and they're like, "Oh yes, I know a guy that has this problem."
My brother.
You realize you're in this guy's house, right?
You need to sell this thing. You need to sell all this. Make about $100,000. Sink that money back into this house. Sir, we're in Johnstown. Like, this house cost me $30,000. And this thing, you could plate the fucking walls gold and have an angel take a shit on the roof, and it'd still be worth $30,000.
The real estate equivalent of, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong.
So true, bestie. So true.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And we got, UFO Bumblebee, too.
Yeah, I got him.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, Super 7 is interesting. Super 7 is interesting. We're getting, apparently, there's some redecos coming up. We're getting a Ghost of Starscream. We're getting a Grimlock, a Rumble. They've done it right. He's red.
Why?
Prototype RC.
Neat.
And a fully articulated, spectacular figure, Volume 2, Megatron's Master Plan, right? But there was a listing, right? There was an extra listing. There's Red, there's Optimus Prime Nucleon Quest Special Mission. But if we look at this, right here we have Prime Bust AP version, Transformers Reaction Devastator, Transformers Reaction the Arc playset.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about Prototype RC, Ghost of Starscream, the Arc playset. I mean, just off the top of your dome, what? I was stunned whenever I saw this today.
I'm assuming they mean like the entrance, like, the Ark is stuck in Mount St. Hilary. There's the entrance and then a hallway, and in that hallway you're going to see Teletran 1, and maybe that's it, because I feel like they want to do like an open diorama.
Right. So if we blow the photo up, you can kind of sort of make out a mountainside and what might be the Arc thrusters in the back there.
Very, very tiny though.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
Yeah.
That's meant to go with like Star Wars figures.
Yeah.
What exactly is Transformers Reaction?
It's like 3 3/4, 5 points of articulation toys.
They are your very 80s style of action figure that basically move their arms and maybe come with an accessory.
Yeah, they're Star Wars style action figures.
3 3/4.
Oh,
yeah.
so they're kind of vaguely action mastery.
They kind of vaguely, yeah. I mean,
some
simple old-fashioned sort of action figures.
Yeah. I mean, take a look. There's your RC.
But I mean, there's some good ideas here, because they did a recent release of Thundercats stuff that I really liked, which was based on like Jaga, Lion-O, Mumra, and Tigra, I believe. They have some like really cool ways to make the characters look good in package, and these are the same guys that did a prototype Unicron in package and made it the absolute bigger version of the card. So they have fun with the concepts, and it looks really good when they do it.
No Malmut, 0 out of 10.
I'm just glad that Michael Bay never got a hold of Thundercats.
Was he supposed to?
I have a
larger super articulation.
I just had the weirdest feeling he would have them shaved to be human, like within the first hour or 5 minutes. It was like, fur, get rid of it.
Here's what we're going to do. I want Lion-O to walk around on all fours. I want Chitara just to have like just wafer thin with huge tits, and we're gonna get rid of Panthro, fan favorite character Panthro. Let's get rid of him so we can really focus on the relationship with Snarf.
And if we can, I want Snarf to be Pamela Anderson.
Mumra is going to be played the buff Mumra. We're gonna have John Cena play buff Mumra, and then the decrepit Mumra will have Dave Bautista.
Pre-weight loss,
Still
buff.
Pre-weight loss, still buff John Bautista. It's like slightly taller. That's all he is. And fuck it, let's throw Skeletor in there someplace.
Skeletor, wait, that's not.
I know it's not.
God damn it, Kyle! Let us have this.
I had to think for a minute if they're actually connected.
Listen, we're gonna redesign.
There also has to be a human main character that's played by Shia LaBeouf that doesn't seem to fit anywhere, and they have to have lots of Linkin Park that's completely unfitting to the scene or to the setting.
Listen. I know Chitara's a cat, so I've got an idea. 8 breasts.
If we could have Wily Kit and Wily Cat somehow combine into a duo former, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. And the first thing I want fucking Jaga to explode. That's scene 1. Boom. Roast kitty everywhere like it's a fucking Chinese restaurant. Just welcome to Ohio, bastards.
Well, we almost got a Ninja Turtles movie where the turtles were aliens, so
they are aliens, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, that ooze is from space.
Yeah, but they're not. But they're not.
If you got struck by the ooze and you mutated, that doesn't make you from space. That just makes you Kyle with mutation.
Yeah, with space mutation. Now with space mutation action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, Kyle, what kind of mutant would you want to be?
Solar radiation comes from space, and if you were mutated by cosmic and solar radiation, that doesn't make you from space. Yeah.
Kyle, what kind of mutant would you want to be? Like, are you a Rocksteady, a Bebop, or you your own thing? What do you want?
I don't know how the fuck it works.
Space?
There's like 7 different ways mutations work. Depending on what fucking continuity you look at.
Let's say you got the ooze, and what was the last animal you touched?
Your dick.
Wang, dude.
Dick.
The only Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy you have to be 21 to buy. And very popular with the female crowd.
Exclusive to Spencer's.
Kyle will now be known as Richard. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God, Belush has had the same idea as me. Chitara would have 8 naked implants. God damn, good work. So yeah, I'm kind of super excited to see what this Arc playset's gonna look like. That might be a purchase for me. Damn. Super 7's kind of doing some deep cuts here.
I forgot we were doing this because of our fan casting for this non-existent Michael Bay Thundercats movie, which would have been called the Thundercatatrons.
Thundercats horror. We got images of 3.0 MDLX vintage Deco 2.0. God damn, I'm tired just reading that. I don't even know why I added this to the show notes. It just looked cool to have an Optimus with like staring at Earth, deciding where he's going to shit next. Looks like Brazil could use some shit.
they are the ass capital of the world after all.
Carnival. Bullshit going on in the comments.
I'm looking at you, Papua New Guinea. You know what you fucking did.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have no desire for any of these figures.
I think an Earth globe hologram attachment for Optimus would be sweet.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, but I don't need the whole thing attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. You know what I'm thinking, Thomas? You need to start designing that.
Tiny globe to peg into Optimus.
Yeah.
Keep going back and forth on this Megatron.
Does that already?
Pardon me?
Don't they have a third-party figure that does that already?
I don't know.
Yes, 3-0.
Yeah, it was better than the Studio Series and cost less.
Huh.
And people actually find it.
Yeah, but we don't care about that point. We just want the globe that comes with the Optimus wrist. You
Yeah.
know what? Sell me the wrist with the globe attached. That's fine. I just don't need the whole thing.
What are you going to do with the wrist?
Mount a small holographic globe that displays where Optimus is going to shit next.
Third-party attachments for the movie Optimus pellet gun.
Yeah. Fuck. This
Remember
is the
that ridiculous thing.
This is the kind of stuff that
Parking on Earth.
I'm sorry, what was that, Wolf?
He's trying to find parking on Earth.
Yeah. Good luck. Probably some new lots in the Amazon there. Go for it.
Looks like there's a spot near the Marianas Trench where there's some real estate.
Yeah. Let's see. Going over to the chat, Crossbones Koopa says, Galaxy Shuttle is a must get for me. Am I wrong in thinking it looks better than Astro Train? In my opinion, you are not. Belusha said, I've actually been to Swerve's Bar. Didn't stay. Crossbones Koopa, I'll do your lawn to see your collection, Scott. God damn. Right on. Holston 85, you ever come up with things way too late? They should have made Seeker bots and called them ice cream cone heads.
Yeah, I've come up with shit way too late too, man.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of the break. I was rewatching the episode with the Wi-Fi Wendigo in it, and it was that fucking spaced out Kung Fu Panda. And instead of doing the fucking, what did I do? Eve of Destruction, but I sounded half drunk or some shit.
Yeah.
I should have did Metallica, fucking Darkness. I just thought about it in the car the other day, fuck.
What's the bot that looks like a fucking David Lynch terror on the inside?
David Lynch bot?
There's some bot. Hold on here. Let me go to my YouTube and I'll find this.
What's his alt mode?
I want to say it's like a movie can or something. Let me go here to my library. Let's see history here. History. And search watch history bot. I'm just going to do bot and see what comes up. Computron, Combiners, Lonely Island. That's not it. Let's see here. Close that off. Let's see. Town Won't Die, Johnstown Rusted Threads. Yesterday, promo unboxing. Guarding a Mental Asylum, League of Legends review. Optimus Leaks, Being from Another Planet, 1989 Vaporwave. The customer is always fucking wrong.
They usually are.
The Fun Ken. Oh, I watched this interview with Frank Welker and Peter Collin. Fucking adorable.
Oh, the Kenya song. That's some G1 internet stuff.
Yeah. Utini, Johnny Dollar, Rubber Menagerie, Art Bell,
the Holy Crap Lions tour.
How to start a Polyjet 3D printer, Skeletor.
Fuck. What does he turn into again?
Who's that?
The bot you're looking for.
I want to say like a movie can.
Okay.
mean, like the big 35mm can of film that
Yeah.
you need 2 reels to spool?
Yeah.
not seeing-
Maybe it was a short that I watched. Could that be it? Dude.
Joshua Arcade Renegade.
Let's readers. Nope.
Is
No.
it hard to make me
There's a
extra work?
shitload of
And-
okay.
No. Okay.
Movie moguls.
Movie mogul.
Blu-ray. No, I'm looking at like the ones that are based off movie shit.
I mean, you opened this thing up and it just looked like a fucking Cheeto with eyes. It was terrifying.
Cheeto with eyes?
It was terrifying looking.
Is it Bretzel?
Pretzel?
It's a pretzel. I don't know if that's it.
I can imagine a bot that transforms into a Cheeto, and his robot mode looks like a little xenomorph named Tartrazoid. As
Did
in
you pull that shit off the
Tartrazine.
top of your head?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, good work.
Tartrazoid, as in the tartrazine, the coloring that apparently causes cancer.
The color that actually causes cancer.
Don't
It's
look
a-
at
it's a
it.
food coloring agent
Don't
that
look
causes
at
cancer.
it. Let's see here.
Oh, a food
Mo-
color.
movie
I thought you said a
Munster.
color.
Yes.
Movie Munster. Okay, here I'm gonna mute
What's
this.
his name? Just
The movie Munster, right?
hang on, let me.
So hold on here. There he is.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was
God.
right. It was a movie can, right? So there he is. Fucking movie can.
Jesus!
And you open it up, and there he is.
It's a roll of tickets, by the way.
Oh, it's a roll of tickets? Sorry.
Okay. Roll the tape.
It's a roll of tickets. Jesus H Christ! It's like the fucking baby from Eraserhead.
Yeah!
It is.
Straight up. What the fuck? Hey, so
And it
much
is-
tickets.
It
Fucking
is a Cheeto.
Everybody gets one of those for Christmas now.
God damn.
Fucking, I'm sorry, is this Wishmaster?
I think it may be an Eraserhead thing, man. I think we may have had it right. God.
Hilarious.
Okay, hold on.
I'm imagining
It's not even
looks-
robot-ish at all.
this. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't look the slightest bit robotic. This looks like some kind of weird hand puppet thing from like some kind of B movie.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
The
Let's see.
Flash.
Yeah.
It's also a she, if that matters.
Lois.
I'm
Movie
reading the
Munster.
Wikipedia. I'm reading the TF Wiki,
I mean,
and it's making no mention that she's a fucking hellspawn.
I
There's
mean,
no fucking way to identify the dead.
I'm sorry, what was that, Wolf?
Said, of course not. They're not going to tell you up front.
Yeah, that's Jesus. Movie Munster. Let's see, part of the fourth series redeco of Greed Feed. A redeco of Greed. There's 2 of them.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what do you mean there's two? Is the other one just a
Oh my
robot?
God, the other one's yellow, which somehow makes it worse.
What is he? What is this? This one's supposed to look like?
Is that the plot twist? The Transformers 1, this like movie Munster was killed, but then, oh no, there were 2 all along?
This one's got liver problems. He's jaundiced.
That felt terrifying.
Oh god, it does look like Scrounge.
Yeah.
Dude, this is melted scrounge. You got out of the smelting pool, buddy. You look great.
It's not Scrouge.
Sally
It's
Dreamstream.
Strange.
Oh my
It is nothing. What the fuck?
It's,
I think it's meant to be rock. It's supposed to be like a rocky texture,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
that's not a thing.
How?
because that goes with
How do
game
you
tickets
get
or movie
rocks
tickets.
from a roll of tickets?
I don't know. I'm just looking at maybe it's gold.
It looks
Rock and roll.
It looks like somebody took a shiny shit. Like this. This is what happens whenever your dog eats tinsel during Christmas.
You know what the horrific thing is? During that huge first release of the bots when they were like super popular and everyone was just buying the
Oh!
multi-packs, this somehow could still be in my collection somewhere, and I wouldn't know it until it's too late, and it's sitting on top of my chest trying to steal my breath.
I think Kyle found something else.
I think he's supposed to be made of tickets.
This character, like looking at the face and just the way it's shaped and the weird.
It doesn't really look like a bunch of tickets formed together.
The weird indistinctiveness of this makes me think of, like, I don't know, a random villain from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It has a mouth and it must scream. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah,
It's all I can think of is that Andy Samberg song. It's like, I got my dick in a box, but it's like, I got a clit in a ticket.
Jesus Christ. Going over to the chat. Dwayne Marsh says, and running, lots of running in Bayverse Thundercats. I'd like to be able, Belushi says, I'd like to be able to teleport safely. Holson 85, Kyle with mutation, new from Kenner, may cause irreversible damage to the kidneys and liver. Batteries sold separately. Ninja Bill says, hey folks, hey Belushi, hey Blunghole. Ninja Bill, welcome man, hey to you. Belushi says, Ninja Bill, hey Manny. And it says, hope you're doing well, brother. God damn, I am, thank you. And I hope Belushi is doing well too, because I think that's who you were originally talking to. Holson gives a hello. Belushi says, maybe better. We'll see. Cheers, Bill. Always. Crossbones Cupid said, Prime looking at the globe. I found you, Crossbones. I'm going to shit on your Earth truck, Optimus Power Wagon. Holson 85 says, oh, Scott watches Seth Zine Talk, too. Hell yeah, I do. Hey, people. Seth here. I fucking love Seth Zine Talk. The one video game where they somebody tries to arrest God at the end is fantastic. Fucking hell. Let's see. Ninja Bill says, so what have I missed in this glorious episode? Belushi said, bone-eating nanofish for a start. Goog Primus that is hideous. And suddenly I am reminded of an entirely spicy Chinese sausage. Who is this tie-in to the Mummy movies? This is a bot that we found. Ninja Bill also says, that thing is here for a purpose, to eat your soul while you're taking a shit. Olsen 85 says, greed feed is what happened whenever you come in a popcorn bucket and leave it there. Extremely salty. We got the best. We got the best group of people. I swear to fucking God.
The best. The very best. Only the best.
The TF1 studio. Oh, go ahead, Kyle.
I said, except for me.
No. We love you, man. We love you. We got the TF1 studio series drop. We got Bumblebee, who I passed. I've got the other Bumblebee. He's fine. We have Alita 1, who has just a great, in my opinion, a great, what the fuck is that Cybertronian mode? I fucking love that. And Sentinel Prime. Once again.
Looking good, baby.
Looking very nominous Prime, quite honestly. But, yeah, fucking... I think it's John Hamm does the voice for Sentinel Prime in the movie.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking great. Did a fucking amazing job.
I will say the only thing I miss that I'm not seeing on this figure is the animated continuity where they gave Sentinel Prime just a massive tick chin. Because he looked amazing like that.
Yeah, he did. Not gonna lie.
He does still have a chin. And he does have the little things that animated Sentinel had where they sort of go back like Thor's wings, I guess.
You mean those little
makes any sense?
You mean those little exhaust pipes that came out of the back of his head?
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on his head.
Oh.
Okay. Spoiler, it'll look better in the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ninja Bill says, I have hesitant optimism for the Alita. Ninja Bill, I've got to ask, if you're listening right now, have you seen Transformers 1 yet? Because you will fucking fall in love with every single character, either extreme love or extreme hate for every single character. But God, yeah, Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job as Alita 1. Honestly, she's probably not yet this weekend for me. You're gonna love it, man. We're gonna have to do next week, I think Kyle's right. We're just going to do a full episode on talking about Transformers 1.
ScarJo, I think, does her best when she does those SNL skits about like making her dog being able to speak for the first time, and all he does is complain that ScarJo masturbates constantly so much that the dog can't sleep.
I wouldn't complain about that.
The dog did.
I will say this: ScarJo's voice acting was probably the second best. Keegan-Michael Key fucking nailed it as Bumblebee.
Jesus, yeah, man.
Oh, one slight thing I want to know, spoilery-ish.
Okay.
Is the language as coarse as it seems in the trailer?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay, this might be a fun movie.
Yeah. No, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
One word might shock the hell out of you when you watch the movie.
Oh, holy shit! Where Alita 1 said what she said?
No, the other one.
It
when
does.
D16 said what he said.
Did someone drop the N-word?
Somebody dropped the G word.
Yes, they said null ray.
They said null ray.
They dropped
my null ray.
They dropped the G word in Transformers 1.
Goofy Goober?
Kyle, do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. They dropped the G word. I almost fucking dropped my drink whenever that was said. What the fuck did they just say?
I mean, I'm not opposed to the language ever since like 84, like the first movie. We're like, and Spike's like, "Oh shit, we're gonna die! Fucking kiss your nuts goodbye, asshole!" You know that line? That was great delivery.
I remember that line exactly like that.
I remember Optimus crumbling when he dropped the Matrix.
Oh.
I'm
Most.
not being like for real. I remember that. The Mandela effect is real.
I was worried going into it. How are they going to deal with Megatron turning evil? And this is like, fuck yeah, I do it too. I get it. I totally get it.
I did it. Did wonders for me.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, you died a certain way that we can't repeat. And then we're brought back.
Ninja Bill says, nor would any man complain about Scarlett Johansson masturbating furiously. And
Oh my god.
Ninja Bill also said, no, he didn't say exactly that, but I felt it.
Scroll down just like a minute.
I
The
felt
first guy on the discussion for TF3 on the page. It's Sully looking at the cube that's supposed to have a Boo in it from Monsters Inc., but it's Cliff Jumper and Blur.
Jesus
And it
Christ.
just took me off guard.
Ninja Bill is guessing the G word is Galvatron, Gangrene, or Giant Tatas. Holson is wondering, G word? Ginger? You just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see.
Is it Jew?
It is not. We got images of the fucking HasLab prototype of Omega Prime.
Ooh, thank you, pre-order gods.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that this is a lot of figures for my money this time.
Yeah, still a little bit too much in my opinion, but I really, really freaking want this. This is.
I'm
Oh, no,
pleased
absolutely.
that
Yeah.
I'm pleased that I already paid for this, and I know that I'm going to get it.
Yeah, yeah. There is kind of that. I always hate whenever the I wish they'd just take my money right away instead of. We'll charge you. We'll charge you for it whenever the time comes.
God,
Yeah.
he looks so good just separated. This is so good. And then the fact that it's going to be Omega yes, Daddy. Oh, my God.
The interesting thing about this is that I really have to look pretty hard to tell that these are actually any different than the originals.
I mean, bigger and I think less chrome on
I mean, I'm
Optimus this
looking at them and I'm like, okay, so they've got. I can see that the arms are kind of seem to have butterflies, so they can sort of tilt it back, forward and back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I'm having a hard time telling like if this is the same figure or not. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. This was one I was not going to get, because whenever I originally looked at it, it was like, wow, this is really nice, but how does it really improve upon my original Omega Prime, right? Because I've got the RID, and once again, it's like one of those where it's like it's fantastic for what it is, but
it's an extremely high quality figure,
right? But I have the Omega Prime. I have the original RID Omega Prime. So what really, this is going to sound stupid to me. I was on the fence about it. Do I get it? Do I not? I was just as likely to get this as not get it. What put me over the top, and it may sound childish, but it is the truth, and I don't care if anybody thinks I am childish. We're on a Transformers podcast talking about toys. We're 50.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plastic Robots show.
Exactly. It's the Plastic Robot show.
Motherfucker.
Well, this is true. I am speaking for myself. We're 50. I'm fat as well. There's more than one of me here. It's is the fact that Blue Bolt's transformed. That's what did it for me. As stupid as that sounds, it was the fact that we're getting a Target Master out of this.
No, I get it. I mean, it's the same thing where they were like, "Hey, surprise figure with the last release," and then everyone went nuts because it was like two new mini cons. You got to be fucking kidding me! And I can't believe that's what set people over the edge was mini cons.
Yeah.
But the fact
that was after it already was over.
Yeah.
Well, it still
there was no
like,
over the edge.
No, it was over the edge. You forget that no one really cared. What was it? Star Saber? No.
It was Deathsaurus.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. But it was a pack-in bonus of all things. And all of a sudden, now everyone's just like, wait a minute, you're telling me unless I get Deathsaurus, I can't get these guys? Fucking, you're dead. I'll fucking find out where you live. You're dead. Your family's dead. Your pets are dead. I was like, wow, okay.
Like I said,
pack-in bonuses for everybody.
Like I said, if you weren't going to get Deathsaurus and you're spending $200 on Peepo and Boater, you're still going to be able to get them for about $200. Somebody will sell you their Peepo and Boater for
$300
for $200. I'm curious just how much Peepo and Boater go for right now. So let's see here.
Not an insignificant amount of change.
Boater.
Generation Selects Boater.
Peepo and Boater.
It's a weird phrase.
What about?
Yeah, look at that. Peepo and Boater set $189.89.
Well, steal. Yeah. You get a $10 discount.
Okay, we're gonna do it fair. The lowest one is $189.89.
Someone should make a figure that's the size of, I don't know, MP10 and have Masterpiece Boater.
Here's one for $150.
Oh my God. Hey, Scott, what does Cosmos go for right now in comparison?
Wow. Somebody sweep theirs up for $15.
Ooh, nice.
See, you could get these. $150. That's just be patient. Let's see. Legacy Cosmos.
I wonder how much he's tanked.
Let's see, leg fillers, upgrade kits. Okay, hold on here. Let's get rid of the completed listings. Legacy, there's not even one on eBay. Let's see here, completed listings. Let's go back to the completed listings. See if we got anything. So there's a filler kit. Let's see here. Let's do.
Wow, it's a graveyard.
Ended recently, maybe. From Australia, $33.78. $44.99 or best offer. $40.
Still falling.
Yeah. There you go. Good. Yeah, I love Omega Prime. I can't wait for this to come out. This is great.
So sweet.
Just I'm gonna play with Blue Bolts so much.
Are you gonna combine them?
Separate? I think I may keep them separate.
Yeah.
Thomas, you were saying.
Oh, sorry. I just realized what a major thing that kind of separates these from the originals. If you look at God Magnus's feet, he has an actual platform that extends all the way back, so he's got like a heel spur.
Yeah.
And the original one just doesn't. And also, his foot is just molded onto the front of the leg.
You think there's maybe an off chance for us Americans we could get a Costco recolor called the Costco recolor?
Costco convoy.
I can't talk about that.
You son of a bitch.
You know, Scott, saying you can't talk about it implies a lot more than just not talking about it at all.
Yeah. Talk about the time you waxed your asshole at the
can't.
Brazilian place.
I can't talk about it.
It's because you got a happy ending, however you say that in Portuguese.
I signed an NDA, and I cannot talk about that.
He can't talk about getting his asshole tongued by the girl. Great. There goes my Wednesday night.
Yeah. I will say I was the one that brought it up, though.
It's like, so how about tongue in my asshole, baby?
Yeah.
Are we ever going to get like firing missiles on anything anymore?
No.
Because I mean,
no. Some stupid kid in the 70s tries to deep throat a fucking Viper from Battlestar Galactica, and all of a sudden all my toys are neutered.
Yeah, I think it actually is written like U.S. law now that toys cannot have firing parts unless they're like finger flick missiles.
When the fuck was this?
2000.
Bullshit. A bunch of fucking Universe toys had firing missiles.
Tons of them. Virtually every single one.
I like to tape an X-Acto
There's
knife.
null ray. The whole Seeker mold. The null rays are missile launchers.
No, never happened. Mandela effect.
Go fucking get one, I dare you.
Classic Silverbolt, classic Power Glide. I think Onslaught had one.
The reason nobody does firing missiles anymore is the stupid fucking gimmick that is not fun when it accidentally launches and you never see it again. Like, oh well, shit.
I had that.
Doesn't have an null ray anymore.
I had that problem this week. I had that exact problem this week. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here just so I can show off something here. Hey, Wilford, I got this. Right here. This airplane. And the reason I got this is this motherfucker is practically a MicroMaster base. Right? So check this shit out. Hold on here. We're going to flip this down, and we're going to flip this here, and then this goes up, and then this goes down. So there, and then guns, right? These missiles on the front of this MicroMaster base, they are not neutered. Not, like, this thing could kill an endangered animal. Right? Like,
you have one in mind?
Well, I was thinking maybe a baby seal. But I was putting this thing together because you have to almost build this like a model kit. Like the parts for it come on like sprues. Hold on here. I'm going to reach down like into I've got like a little trash can here beside my desk. So all the parts for it come on screws. So you practically have to build this fucker yourself. Right? And like this, like it looks like, I haven't tested it yet, but it looks like these little ramps that come out are actually MicroMaster ramp compatible. And so I got this, and I was putting it together, and I was putting the gun on, and the fucking missile shot off and went behind the bookcase. That's fucking lost forever, dude. I'm never going to find that again. That's fucking gone. Yeah, it's in Narnia.
It has vanished from the material sphere.
Yeah, I actually have. Hold on, I've got a Skystalker right here, or I guess a Metro, a Metro bomb, what have you. So you can see here, bloop.
New New TF Wiki lore,
Yeah.
Missile Narnia.
So
Whenever someone fires a transformer missile and loses it.
Yeah, you can see it. Micromasters fit really, really well with it. It works fantastic. And
vaguely reminds me of Micromaster Skystalker, the way it works.
Yeah, which is appropriate because that's this mold. You know, it's yeah, that's the Metro Bomb Skystalker mold. Ninja Bill says that is badass. Blunghole, what franchise is it from? That is from God, where's the box at? Newton's on it. Let's see here. It is like, this is the thing. It's not really from a franchise. Like, Rescue Aircraft Model is what it's called. And Ninja Bill, the only way to really find these little fuckers is to do a reverse image search on them. But I'm gonna send Ninja Bill. I'm gonna put some links up to what I found in the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page, so that they can help you out. I will tell you, it took me forever to find, like, the jets that you see in this are mostly gray and silver. It took me forever to find this blue and yellow one because I wanted like something a little bit more colorful, Micromaster wise. And I do have a submarine from this as well. But the only reason I got this, and I'll show you here, is somebody bought one and returned it on Amazon. They were all sold out, but you can see, like, right there's the Amazon return sticker. They run about $20, $25. I got this one for $12 just because somebody returned it. And I was worried there weren't going to be parts, and I figured, well, if it's that bad, I can do one of two things. If it's missing parts, I can get into Tinkercad, design the missing parts, print them out, or if it's beyond my skill level, I can return it, you know, or just live without it.
As a professional nurse, can I ask you, what are the odds of survival if you're missing one of your missile pods?
Yeah.
Depends on where you lost it.
Let's say Kmart.
Kmart, you should be fine. It's just, you're going to be a bit sad. Highly recommend doing some crack to boost your mood.
Well, there. The nurse told me to do crack. That's just like my boss's wife, who's a doctor, telling me that I need to start smoking. She said I'm not getting enough tar.
Yeah. I would have suggested MDMA, but, you know, to each their own medical devices.
Isn't that the plywood stuff?
No, that's if you're craving physical touch.
I have a cat. I mean, if I'm craving physical touch, I can just reach down at any moment and pick up a variety of cats. Hi. I love you.
Your buddy.
Oh. Hi. Oh, okay.
Now, Dewanis, what is the best way to ace a missile pod? Is it full-on machete removal, or would you recommend Weed Whacker?
I'm more part of the chainsaw.
See, I would think Weed Whacker, because at least the vibrations would feel somewhat nice.
Yeah, it feels like being touched, right?
So
yeah,
should work for this.
Let's see here. Let's see. What does Ninja Bill say? Sort of like those awesome trainbot combiners. Took me ever to find out that they're just called Super Train Robo, because every link from the box or instructions led to a hotel chain in China. Weird shit.
Weird shit.
Damn, they got him.
Damn. Man, that's a weird way to advertise. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll put up a link to the Amazon stuff up in the Good Morning Facebook Cybertron page. But let's see here. In fact, you know what? Shit, I'll just do that now. Bloop. Come on. So if we go to Amazon, I'll dox myself again. And Amazon.
You're really doxing if you do it yourself.
It kind of is. It is if you do it by mistake. Copy. And Good Morning Cybertron. And we'll go here and Control V, post, and post. Thank you. And doot, and we'll find the jet as well here. There it is. There's the jet. And copy. And paste. So there you go, Ninja Bill. There's the sub, and there's the jet. So, and you know what? For $20, $25, not bad at all. Not bad at all. We got images of the fucking new missing link. So the next missing link is going to be Sunstreaker, and then astoundingly, G1 prototype RC. What the fuck is this world we're living in?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but whoever's
weird timeline.
Whoever the RoboFile is over at Hasbro, thanks.
Yeah. So
Two
they
do RC projects in one go.
Yeah. They said in 1986 a foam prototype was made, but unfortunately product development was halted and the product was never released. Based on the materials from that time, we are considering restoring it to the Missing Link series. The gray prototype exhibited alongside the original product this time also does not have a transformation mechanism. It is just a mock-up of the shape. We are currently working hard to implement a transformation mechanism reminiscent of that time and a movable opening joint that represents Missing Link. Stay tuned for this unprecedented restoration, which could be called Transformer Archaeology.
Yeah.
Now I'm calling in 2026.
If they do this, I'm buying it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, no.
This
is actually
just because it's a really weird piece of Transformers history.
Yeah. Kyle,
well,
go ahead,
for
Xavier.
actual Missing Link. Like, if you're going to call something Missing Link, this is perfect.
Yeah. Kyle, you were saying.
Like, literally, this fits.
Kyle, you were saying.
I'm gonna call it 2026. We're getting Unicron.
I mean, I think a lot of that depends on how well this sells. But at this point, like if somebody would have said, "Are we going to get the G1 RC or the G1 Unicron first?" I would have thought the G1 Unicron. And in a weird way, we did. We got it from Super 7, but it was like a non-transforming one. This is fucking weird, bros.
I mean, it's for once, it's not a. I mean, they gave us Optimus already, and I was like, I don't know about a fully articulated G1 Optimus toy. To me personally, the concept just doesn't fly. The magic of G1 Optimus is the brickiness of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're saying now that we got an idea that really fits the name Missing Link, a la RC being the prototype, then yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because never, ever got a toy until Batman when she became the Black Arachnoid, which is just insane.
This is
You had to
nuts.
get years to get a toy finally. And not only that, someone else's toy.
Yeah, that's just, to me, this is nuts. To me, this is just absolute fucking insanity. I never, you know what? And I know that a while back, Hightail had a G1 RC that you could 3D print. And I could see maybe a third party doing something weird like that. This is official. This is incredible. Yeah.
I love the idea that it's the colors. I love the idea. Like I said, it's in the Missing Link line because it just makes so much. It's like digging up a fossil. God, Holson, why aren't you here to say this is a fossil? We need you here to say this is a fossil.
Yeah. Going over the chat, I need to catch up on the chat because we've kind of fallen behind here. Let's see here. Dwayne Marsh says, Ninja Bill in relation to Omega Prime says, I want this, but I ain't paying for it. It really does look fantastic. Dwayne Marsh, I can't wait for my Omega Prime. Ninja Bill, I would have to see the Inner Prime. I have a Fire Convoy and Magnus. Still do want this. Can't afford to get it right now. But Lucia says, it's gorgeous. I could get it, or I could go add another wing to the mansion and some more koi carp to the ornamental pond. And Ninja Bill agrees with that. Dwayne Marsh says, I was going to work on getting the original Omega Prime set, so I'm glad for this one. It would be about the same price in the end. And Ninja Bill says, I wonder if the OG weapon will fit so you can keep them separate in robot mode. And let's see here. Ninja Bill says, yeah, they did. Missed the spring-loaded stuff. Belushi says, it's a little bit Skystalker, talking about the jet. Let's see. Belushi says, in jet, it's cool. Sort of like those, Ninja Bill says, sort of like those train block combiners. Took me ever to find them. Oh, they just turned out to be Super Train Robo, because every link from the instructions was a hotel chain in China. Belushi says, what if you lose it behind your eyeball? What kind of fucking Saw world are you living in? That's some Saw 2 bullshit. Dwayne Marsh says, what might that projection of Earth be titled? Ninja Bill, that RC is giving me fits. Yeah, the type, the one where people mistake you for a meth head, but it's just staring at you like this nightmare RC. Ninja Bill also says, will they do that G1 Unicron, which never made the cut? Belushi says, it's a fucking ghastly abomination. I want it shoved back up the arse that spawned it. Ninja Bill says, those hips, girl. She ain't skipped leg day for sure. Honey, would you come take a look at this Transformer's ass and see if you think there's some thickness there?
Thickness.
Yes. I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
I did not.
She just went. Yes. More like thigh day. Am I right, Ninja Bill? You are correct. Holson 85. So we're getting a G1 RC before we get a decent arachnid. Maybe not. Maybe
NPC
not.
toys.
Maybe not. And Crossbones Koopa says, them hip for RC. This, to me, this next bit of news that we're talking about here, the Transformers 40th anniversary special video.
This is cool.
Studio Trigger. I didn't realize you could jam that much Transformers into about 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a story here too, is because it seems to be going backwards through time, like more recent stuff, or not even more recent stuff, but it's just like it's not Sentinel Prime. Who's the Prime there at the very beginning?
Vector Prime.
Yeah.
He's the one that is in charge of like watching time, isn't he?
Yes. He's actually watching everything outside of time.
Yeah, but the video starts with him, and it goes through the montages of clocks and space bridges and everything. And he just is the one witnessing these events and everything. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. It gives like a theme to it of like he's seeing how all of these continuities have come and gone throughout, the ages of Transformersdom in these past 40 years of the franchise and all that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they just threw absolutely fucking everything in there. And I was like, Jesus Christ, slow down.
It felt like the TF Wiki vomited on me while fucking Japanese anime music was playing. It was incredible. And there were parts that gave me straight up fucking chills. Whenever, like, there's a scene in this where Transmetal, Optimus Primal, and fucking Optimus Prime are running, and they merge into Optimal Optimus. And from the other side of the fucking screen, here comes T-Rex Beast Wars Megatron carrying G1 Megatron gun in his mouth. And they fucking merge to become Transmetal Megatron.
That was wild. Also, this whole clip, this is it actually had Transformers Go stuff in it, and this is probably the last time you'll ever see any mention of Transformers Go.
Yeah.
Which was insane, because you had to have been, like, really tuned into Transformers, not lore, but just the toys coming out at the time. Because it's like, hey, this special Transformers Go thing's happening for, like, half a second. Are you interested? And that's it. That's all. There's, like, maybe a mention in the comics, I think.
They briefly showed the villains from the cartoon. It's like, hey, look, guys, it's Goryu. Remember Goryu? Yeah. We'll never see him ever again.
Yeah, this is it. We're done.
That segment was like 5 seconds, 3 seconds, something like that. And it's just like, y'all, that's the most they've ever gotten.
The weird thing to me about Transformers Go was the amount of knockoffs that series got. I've not seen a single episode of Transformers Go. I have the knockoff Samurai team. I have a knockoff fucking like Obamanus. Obamanus? Wasn't he president? Obamanus.
What? What?
It's Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, merged to form Obamanus.
Obamanus is what happens when Obama uses the White House as a transector.
Fucking Titan class White House.
Oh shit! But no, this was just like I've never seen this much of a love letter to Optimus Prime and Megatron and all the Transformers in my entire life.
Partly showed everyone who died.
Yeah.
Dude, was there a split-second Michaela Baines anime style in there? I thought I saw one.
I don't remember Michaela Baines, but I mean, the fucking, here's the thing that got me. And I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but whenever they did the animated versions of the Bayverse Transformers, the way that they drew Megatron was the way they drew the Bayverse Megatron in panty and stocking.
Oh, that's a deep cut because I never even saw that version of Megatron.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to play panty and stocking. Like,
why, pussy?
Well, because like I don't want, like, fuck, no. But
no.
At the beginning of that episode of Panty and Stocking with Garter, like they have like Bayverse Optimus and Bayverse Megatron come down, and
did Trigger do Panty and Stocking?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Should say it right here. Oh, let me see.
Okay, Megatron, Panty and Stocking.
Kill la Kill, Cyberpunk, Edge Runner, Cyberhead Runners, Gridman, and other projects.
Let's see, images.
And other.
Let's see here. Yeah, here. Okay, Minjatron.
Gynax.
There it is. Panty and Stocking with Garter.
Before they went under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's Gynax, yeah.
Let's see. Open image with new tab. There's that Megatron. And let's see here. I'm going to try to nope, we're going to pause this. We're going to mute it. And we're just going to slowly make our way through it. Let's see. Starscream. The fact that they went over, hey, do you remember the time a dog died in Transformers?
No.
Oh,
we'll put that in here.
Right. They fucking dropped the melancholy of sadness moment in there.
Yeah. Remember that time Fangry killed a dog?
Optimus died?
Fangry killed a dog.
No.
Which
what are you talking about?
I love that scene. It's Optimus like this one right here. It's probably gone already. But how Optimus is like floating through the tunnel from, I guess, Space Odyssey. And then it shows him dying in the 86 movie. Dinobot dying in Beast Wars. Cliffjumper getting stabbed by Starscream.
Zombie Cliffjumper was in it for a second.
I don't think that was Zombie Cliffjumper. I think that was him getting stabbed to death. Because it fits, it was all the people who died, like Armada, Starscream, and Animated Prowl.
And I think you can actually
Zombie
see
Cliffjumper
Starscream's hand in that.
Yeah.
They got the purple eyes.
There's that
Dark Hunter
Megatron.
Johnny.
There's that Megatron. I'm sorry. It looks very, very close to the Panty and Stocking Megatron.
God, can you imagine the budget they would have blown through trying to recreate the movie version as anime?
Man. Newton, get off the piano.
Newton, play taps.
Damn.
I am hoping, but not optimistic, that this little project, this little 3-minute clip, or almost 4-minute clip, is kind of like a proof of concept to see, look, you can still make Transformers with good animation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was This was incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Let's see
Came
here.
out of nowhere. Who knew they were even doing this?
You don't actually have to make Transformers with low effort CGI. You don't have to.
Over in the
They made it
chat,
with low effort CGI.
Ninja Bill says, I will say, though, I did not like the tune. Vector Prime was one of the best characters that came from the series, period. Belucius says, Cybertron was out around when I was getting back in, and I agree with Bill. Vector is iconic of that time in my mind. Ninja Bill says, Transformers Go is the bastard child of Japanese Transformers fandom, only less rapey than some other fandoms. Are we still on? We're good.
It's weird that they didn't include the Netflix stuff. Like, hey, Vector Prime, you can't see Netflix from your throne?
No, that's region blocked out in the stream outside of time. And he's not going to pay for a VPN. Crossbones Koopa said, I sent the 40-year-old vid on GMC the other day. It's an amazing vid. Ninja Bell says, don't do it, Blunghole. They still send the Dark Lord's drooling lawyer slaves. Crossbones Koopa, I love seeing the live-action Primal in that 40-year vid. He looked amazing. Ninja Bill, they will try to expand your fleshy ring and not even bother to say hello first. I Slip Coca Lisa says, howdy, y'all. Couldn't make the show. Hey. Hope it's going well. Pete, we barely made the show. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, moving on to...
A little bit of a technical snafu.
Yeah. Moving on to Looky What I Found. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to go first this week just because I found something really fucking incredible. Gastrotrain on TFW was kind of searching through Walmart the other day. He saw an 11-inch tall Transformers 1 Optimus Prime and went, that looks like Big Red from the Marvel Comics. And so he made Big Red.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who this is.
He was Big Red. He was from...
Oh, this piece of art.
Yeah. That's Big Red. That's Big Red. I can't believe.
Kind of Ironhide-y, kind of vaguely, but like the rest of it's very
Ironhide with like Trailbreaker's fate and Hound's
Oh no,
head.
that's Trailbreaker's feet and legs. Yeah, that's what it is.
But I can't believe how well this mold works for Big Red, and yeah, just
God, that is really spot on.
Yeah,
wow.
Isn't it? And I mean, the fact that he's 11 inches tall means he really lives up to his name. Now I got
pelvic thrust.
Now I got to tell you, I couldn't help myself. I do have Walmart Plus, so I can't get back to the live stream. There we go. I do have Walmart Plus. So I wasn't sharing my screen, was I?
No.
I apologize. I will, let's see. It says stop screen share. Hold on. Okay, there.
There we go.
Screen share.
That's good and big.
Yeah. So I am making my own Big Red.
Nice.
Yes. Xavier, do you have a look at what I found?
I have several, so come back to me last.
All right. Dewanis, Wolf, do you guys have a look at what I found?
I got the Studio Series Skywarp from the Bumblebee movie.
That would be a reinforcement.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, man. That's okay. Look at what I found. It's just little stuff that doesn't fit in with the rest of the show. Just little bits of weirdness from around the internet.
Made an origami tank. That's about it.
Yes.
Origami tank.
I mean, we did. It doesn't matter. We're putting this out for free, man. It don't fucking matter.
The photo in a fashion magazine.
Well, well, Kyle, do you have a look at what I found?
It should be in the regular chat.
Okay.
At some point right now.
Let's hit the screen one, share. Going over to the regular chat.
New Age, who does a bunch of like Legends class shit, I only know because I've kind of started looking into New Age stuff. Too expensive for me. But,
yeah, but it's so good.
They are doing if it'll load, I guess.
Can't wait for that.
They're doing a chug scale gun Megatron because apparently at some point people are so pissy that like he's not going to be a gun for Studio Series 86, and it's like, get the fuck over it. I know you're in your 40s. Just don't buy the fucking toy then, dude. Stop giving fucking Mark a problem because the lawyer said we're not doing a gun.
But they could make them all orange.
Nope. The lawyer said, nope, not even with orange. You can't do it. Wow. I would advise against it.
I would advise against it.
So he's going to be Voyager scale about. He looks good with Earthrise Prime. And at this point, I have Earthrise Prime. I don't have SS-86 Commander Prime yet. And I'm probably not going to have Megatron till the SS-86 Megatron till 2026. I'm gonna buy this to fill it in.
I actually commented. I commented on this thread, and I said, "Man, if they would make a toy accurate version," and everybody who kind of replied to me kind of went, "They're probably going to make a toy accurate version, knowing New Age."
Probably will, dude.
Yeah.
They played with their smaller scale.
Yeah. Yeah.
And scale has a show accurate and toy accurate version. They're both really cool.
Yeah, I am not familiar with New Age, but I did see that somebody posted it up on the thread for me in a reply, and it was just like I looked at it and went, "Oh, that is nice. If I could get that gun barrel to go under his side instead of over the shoulder, it would be absolutely perfect." But I'm not going to bitch about it because it looked really, really damn good. Now I won't buy this because I have the Hegemon. I don't know if anybody remembers Hegemon from back in the day.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it for a couple years.
Hegemon.
It's actually all right.
Yeah. Hegemon is what I consider my Megatron because he comes with like the stock and everything. You know, the silencer, stock, the whole shebang. Let's see if I can bring Hegemon up here.
He's a very interesting figure, and I own him. He's all right.
Yeah. There he is. He's a good figure. I like Hegemon. I like him a lot. So, really good figure. Can do all the fucking tricks, the G1 Megatron. I even got the toy hacks labels for him. So it made him look a little bit more toy accurate. So, yeah.
I like that all of his extra bits can turn into that battle station. Yeah. It's nice.
But, yeah.
Is that scale or is that Masterpiece scale?
That is Chug scale. He's about...
Yeah, it's Chug.
Yeah, he's about one head taller than the Classics Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I got one, like, I forget what it's called, but it's like the MB Megatron, like a model kit.
Uh-huh.
And it does what it's supposed to do, and the articulation isn't horrible, but it's not great, but it is kind of crappy. And the way I look at it is it's a placeholder.
Yeah.
That's a placeholder until we got something like this New Age thing.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Wolf, as soon as that toy accurate one comes out, because and the thing is, I love the head. I love the face on that. It's like the face is just so JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the toy. I fucking love that toy. And I'll have to see. Hold on here. I usually don't log into my, let's see, Blunghole, log in. I usually don't log into TFW. I usually just go there and stalk everybody. But let's see here. New Age, yeah. Yeah, not going to lie, a Chug scale version. There is the toy version of the New Age Legends class. God.
Oh, wow.
Damn, man. He got them curly Q chest hairs.
Yeah, that is sharp as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, if they release this in Chug scale, my wallet will spread open like a Taiwanese whore. Thomas, buddy, do you have a looky what I found?
I have one, and it is more confusing than an origami tank.
Okay. Hold on here. Let me get over to you.
Let's see.
Go for it, my home skillet.
Yeah. This is a knockoff of like G1 Headmaster stuff, but it's really weird because it's like they took bits from Chrome Dome and bits from Hardhead to create this thing, which is apparently called Foot. Foot, forage and up.
Foot.
Advanced toy.
That's great.
But look at this thing. It's like it's got the body and legs of Chrome Dome and just some made up arms. And it's a headmaster.
It's Foot.
I don't know.
I love the sparkly title in the name.
Where do these guns come from?
Heaven.
I think I saw this in a fever dream once.
Footland.
He's got a headmaster.
They came to me, told me I had to shoot Lincoln.
And then it comes with this thing that's like the colors of what is it? That Super Pretender helicopter. I don't know what this, and it's got a head for some reason.
Just because.
How many have you pre-ordered?
And look at its alt mode. It's like the front half of it is a tank, and the back half is just Chrome Dome. I have no idea what's going on.
That
here.
head looks like some sort of weird Megatron wearing one of those Russian fuzzy ass hats.
This is like his henchman. It's like, can I die now? Like, no. Like,
man,
this is wild. Like, and look at that like weird half-assed Decepticon insignia. Well, it's not half-assed.
That's actually pretty. That looks like it's straight out of the cartoon, quite honestly.
Yeah, but like this thing, it's like it's Chrome Dome. If Chrome Dome's front end was a tank somehow for some reason, and I don't know where those guns come from.
It works. It works. Well, Xavier, do you have a looky what I found? Or several. What are your several looky what I founds, I should say?
Feet. Thomas just clean sweeped everything up.
Yeah, he did. His fucking karate kick swept the leg, man. Count Dante that.
This one I found on BBTS while I was looking for the latest TF releases because you have a cat, Scott, and you love Gogeta. And this one is just for funsies.
Okay, let me share the screen again. Share. And going over to... Oh! Newton, come fight this. $85. Fuck this.
Oh, you think that's expensive? Here comes number 2.
Okay.
Featuring Optimus Prime with an outrageous price tag on mobile gaming.
I can't see.
By the way, this is not doctored. This is the actual price point of something on a mobile game.
Let's see here. Mobile game micro $600. I could get a Unicron for that. Good God. Hey, honey.
Yep.
Can I spend $85 on this cat toy? As long as she gets $85 too, she's good.
Okay. Calico Kaiju.
Man.
Yeah.
No.
So.
God damn.
So, now moving on to more interesting fare. I was looking at a Japanese YouTube reviewer, and he dropped some interesting factoid that there is a exclusive version of a Transformers 1 Optimus toy that they get.
Okay.
That we do not. So hold on, let me copy.
Class or something.
Let me copy this real quick. Hold on.
What was that, Wolf?
Isn't that the leader class they get over there?
I don't know.
Commander or something they called it.
Let's see here.
If this is the one you're looking at.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
So it is apparently some sort of exclusive version that has flip out guns.
Huh.
Now, Now, for the pièce de résistance, there was also a Transformers toy show in Japan that featured a very unique Optimus that looks like the Beast Hunters version with the Ashra ring. And this one is pure, just like muscle and gristle and just badassery. So it should be, if the video is not already queued up, it should be at 27 minutes, 27 seconds. You'll see it.
27:27. Okay. Hold on here. Play. We got the button thing. 27:27.
It should be timestamped. There you go.
Oh, it's this thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's that $4,500 button Optimus.
Yep.
Fuck that. Now I'm angry.
What?
Yeah, this Optimus this thing, it changes into a button, and it's $4,500.
Yes, but imagine how good that will look with your Beast Wars watch of Air Razor.
The one in the landfill?
That's
this
the
is
one.
literally a button fastener.
What's a button do? Push it.
Empties your bank account, dude.
It's a button fastener that's supposed to go on clothes. These things were used by the Japanese people in like 700 years ago or something.
Oh.
If I bought this, I wouldn't have clothes to put it on.
Tef says it's a retractable keychain button. No, I'll wait for the knockoff. Trust me, I'll buy this son of a bitch for $7 on AliExpress 3 months after this drops.
I'd usually wash and put an Air Razor sticker on it.
God.
Oh, yeah. Can we still get the Air Razor watch? Is that sold out?
Oh, geez. Let's take a look here.
But we didn't get like a shit after each year.
Air Razor watch.
The Air Razor watch is going to be at Ollie's next week.
Let's see here. Air Razor watch. There it is. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Rise of the Beasts. Hey, hey, baby. Nice Beasts.
There's Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Rise of the Beasts. CHF to USD. Oh, it's gone down in price. Wasn't that nice?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
98. So hold on here. 98, 1, 2, 3. It's only $115,000.
Oh shit. At this rate, when the sun grows cold, you still won't be able to afford it.
Yeah, seriously. I don't even wear a watch. It's fuck.
I have
man.
a phone.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Well, Xavier, we've got you on here. Real quick here. Beluga says I got 95 pence transforming pen, which looks as good as that belt buckle thing. Tef decides to make fun of me and says Rise of the Breast. Yeah, that's okay. I deserve it. Ninja Bill says only 445,000. Try a $24,000 Freedom Gundam at $140K a piece. The box is $1,200 alone, made of titanium. Jesus Christ. Ninja Bill also says a Muling Kaiju. I'm in. Holson A5 says can't refuse the foot. Let's see here. What the foot, as we say in Sweden. Dwayne March says I'm fine with Megatron being a tank. I use the MP gun mode as Meg's gun mode for the box. Ninja Bill says damn heads letting shit out at the most inopportune times. We should use them all. Beluga says baby quick switch. He also says I don't log into TFW because I didn't for ages and my passwords left my head. Ninja Bill says this does look good. Y'all should go check out Super Robot Ed's latest on this new age Megs fig. And Crossbones Koopa says just do Megatron as a pre-order for adults. Ninja Bill said Ninja Bill says once many moons ago, Nex and I were watching the cartoon. She thought they said his name was Blitzwang. She found it hilarious, and the name stuck with me from then on. Beluga says fits with battering ram. He says I found Legacy Blitzwang for $20. God damn.
Fucking where?
Xavier, tell me, boy, do you have a? Oh, that I gotta dismiss that. That's my heart medication alarm.
Oh, you don't need that.
Nah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Who told you need a heart? Some loser. Do you have any reinforcements from Cybertron, Xavier?
I do. So the Earthspark stuff is now cratering hard. And at my local Target, I was able to pick up the 2-pack of Twitch and Robbie Malto for $7.
Nice.
Yeah, and the one thing I forgot was that the Robbie Malto figure actually has the Robbie Malto head in the canopy. So I was like, holy fuck, there's a decapitated black man in my toy.
Jesus Christ. You had to make that distinction, huh?
Yeah, I was like, fucking what? This is like the reverse of the LeBron James head stealing thing that happened on TikTok. Someone's putting a dead man's head in here.
I'll have to swing by
and
Walmart.
Then, yeah, it was like, well, at least they're giving back to the community. And then my friend that I work with, I mentioned him before, lovely gentleman named Phil, hooked me up with the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime with trailer.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, how about you, buddy? Any reinforcements?
Not so far.
Yep, there we go. I knew it. I predicted this. Thomas, how about you, buddy? Any reinforcements?
I do not.
Wolf and Dewanis, any reinforcements from you?
Well, I got that Studio Series Skywart from Bumblebee.
Uh-huh. Do you
I don't
like
think she got a...
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, what do you think of Skywarp?
I love them. I'm sorry. I love them. I love that mold. I've got the Starscream, and who was the other one they did? Thrust?
They did Thrust. I think they had a Thundercracker in there, too, didn't they?
Yeah, I haven't gotten him yet. I'd let him go, but I love the mold. They could do it 5 more times. I'd be happy.
It's a good little funky alien mold. I like it.
Yeah.
It's Tetrajet without being Tetrajet.
Yeah.
Tetrajet Light.
Yes, indeed.
It's not your father's Tetrajet.
I didn't really get anything. I did make the second piece to Metacreate's Micromaster base. He's doing the unreleased Micromaster base. So I did get that. I am printing a few things, but I can't talk about what I'm printing because that would be Transformers 1 spoilery. So not going to do that.
Meth.
It's not meth. I can't print meth. If I did, do you think I'd have
MDMA,
to do the show?
I've got to get the right stuff to print with.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Why does your printing room smell like cat piss?
Don't you worry about it.
Why does it smell like cat pisses? There's 3 cats around the dude.
That's weird. That like you have 5 cats downstairs and it doesn't smell like cat piss. Why does your 3D printing room? Why does your 3D printing room smell like cat piss? And there's nothing but blue crystals everywhere. Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Backhand.
Oh no. But no, the printers. I can't wait. We should do a watch party for Transformers 1. It's.
Yeah.
Oh man. Man.
Can I sit on your lap?
This is gonna kill me for the next week.
You don't have to be watching a movie for you to sit here on Santa's lap and tell me exactly what you want for Christmas, Xavier.
I want that fucking Cosmos.
Well, good news. Santa's getting it for you. There you go.
The Lordeth provide.
As long as you pay me for it. You know that's.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit! You boys got anything planned for this week?
Meth.
Yeah.
We're going to see Transformers 1 Friday.
Ooh, you're gonna fucking love it.
I think I'm gonna watch it again.
I've already watched it like 3 or 4 times. It's so.
What do you made of money?
What's that?
What do you made of money? You can afford to go to the theater 3-4 times.
I don't go to theaters.
Someone doesn't listen to the show.
I think he needs hearing aids.
We could probably do, but I gotta take my kids, you know?
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun to go to the theater and get the popcorn and crap because we can't do it all the time.
Oh shit! It's really good. You guys, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I really do. I really, really do.
Scott's the only one of you fuckers that gets a pass, by the way. Every one of you should get your ass to the theaters.
Oh no! Here's the.
This needs to make double what Rise of the Beast made. I'm not shitting you, dude.
If it comes to the drive-in, I 100% I will go see it in the drive-in. I just hate in the drive-in. I'm in my car and I'm alone, and maybe I have Ariana with me, maybe I have Dr. What. I know we went to see Rise of the Beasts in the drive-in, but I just like to be the fuck alone. That's what I like. I like home. I like streaming shit, quite honestly, because and I think I said this in the chat log of another podcast that I was watching, and somebody said I like watching streaming videos. I don't like going to the theater. If I miss something, I can rewind it. And if I have to go to the bathroom, I can pause the movie. I can go to the bathroom when I want, where I want. And somebody in the chat went, where you want? I said where I want. It's
the answer.
The benefit is some jerk ass parent didn't bring their newborn to the cinema.
Damn it!
The answer is always in my own mouth.
I'll take a fucking piss on the pool table if I so desire. I bought the son of a bitch.
I'll show it who's boss.
Take a leak. I'll hang my dick out the window and take a leak on the porch from inside if I have to. Look.
And wave at the Ukrainian church across the street while I do it.
Yeah. We call that the Russian invasion. It's not. Scott's not even Russian. He's French. I know. Shut up.
That's why he stopped at the window.
My boss's wife. His maiden name is Putinus.
Oh my god!
Like Vladimir Putin.
Putinus, right?
Like
Vladimir Putinus.
Like Vladimir Putin. And apparently the son has done some genealogy. And don't piss off my boss's wife. Yeah. They're like something like fourth or fifth cousins to Vladimir Putin.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Incoming missiles from NATO.
Yeah. Oh no. Go ahead. My wife had an interesting theory because somebody almost got shot at a golf course this weekend. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to be investigated. And she goes, "Do you think maybe it was Putin?" And I said maybe it was. Maybe he's not listening to Putin anymore. But then we both decide it's not Putin style. Putin style is, Donald, my old friend, come here. Take a drink of this milkshake. It's totally not radioactive. Drink it all down. Sometimes the isotopes sit on the bottom. You know, that's more Putin style. So
no, more Putin style is the exact scenario you're talking about, and then while the victim in question is going, this is the best milkshake I ever had, the greatest of all time. Many scholars will say, and then while he's rambling, Putin chucks him out a window.
Yeah. I can't do.
Have this Frogurt with polonium frosting.
Have this Frogurt with pollutant in it.
Pollutant. That sounds like something from a trauma film. I will pour pollutant all over the world. The Toxic Avenger will never. What happened to the Toxic Avenger movie? Did they ever release that shit with Peter Dinklage?
Still working on it.
Still working on it. Fuck, I can't wait. Going over to the chat one last time. Let's see here. Ninja Bill Review says, no, 24 karat solid gold is what I meant. $140,000 US. In the box again, $1,200. Also converts to a display. I found it in the Walmart clearance aisle. The Blitzwing, I mean. Me and Belushi says, me and Blitzwing shared a very dramatic and stormy night together in a hotel room in the 80s. I've said too much. And Ninja Bill says, no, you've said just enough to hang ya. Ye watching everything. Blitzwing implants nanocams in baby eyeballs after their birth. Belucius then goes, Bill's gone round the bend. Ninja Bill says, lack of scotch does that to me. I blame the French. Belucius says, damn French. Ever so confusing. I apologize for my country brethren. Ninja Bill says, and maybe just like a little, he likes to tug it a bit while watching in his car. It's with me. I get to jerk off where I want. When I want.
When I want, on who I want.
Sir, this is a Denny's. Beluga says, I fart in their general direction. Holson85, I think the Toxic Avenger movie is finished, but canceled. Deemed unwatchable. Crossbones Koopa said, Toxic Avenger was in Texas theaters for a trauma screening. Oh, my God. What a blast we've had this night. I freaking love this one. Big thanks to everybody over in the chat. Crossbones, Holson, Belucius, Ninja Bill. Crossbones has a great YouTube channel. Crossbones, you don't upload enough. Ninja Bill has an amazing and criminally undersubscribed YouTube channel. He's been at this probably as long or longer than I've been. Dwayne Marsh, big thank you. He says, someone said about Putin to me. I said, no, Putin would use him instead of offing him. We have Tef. You want reviews in both English and French? Tef is the person to go to. He's amazing. Holson, just amazing in his own right. Just some of the artwork he's been doing with the custom toys, incredible. We had I Slip Coco Liso. Once again, beautiful stuff on his channel. Technical Jim, wonderful fucking human being. I love Technical Jim. Just absolutely amazing man. And if I've missed anyone, I do apologize. I'm like looking through everything, hoping I didn't miss anybody. And thank you to everybody who watches after the fact. Dewanis and Wolf, they have been here. Dewanis and Strawberry Shockwave. I was showing a bunch of friends your channel, the Gravedigger video, where like you're going like, I don't know what this channel is supposed to be anymore. Fuck the Transformer. I don't. So they
channel anymore. I can't keep up with what I'm supposed to do.
My buddies loved it. I know that you got at least one subscriber out of that because I saw Wayne go and subscribe to you over that. Fantastic work. They thought you were hilarious. Thomas, Kyle.
I don't. So.
Mantis, we don't talk about him a lot. Mantis99's a good buddy of the show, great friend of Xavier. Mantis99's put up a new video. Check that out. Absolutely fantastic. Lady and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
That's it. Get the fuck out of our house.
Oh.
I live here now.
What's that?
I live here now.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Can you clean up after we're done, though? Thanks.
Go watch the movie.
Go watch the fucking movie. Oh. And scene.